What is up, Fin fans? Straight from the phone video, and I got a little bit of a lav. It's connected to the phone, so you get a little bit of better audio quality instead of just the echoey phone audio. But you can tell by the title, and I know I had to address this. I was talking about this on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. A lot of the things I'm going to be addressing, a lot of the reports I'm going to be talking about, I retweeted on Twitter. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, go follow me on Twitter. But if you could tell from the title, rumored. So about 3 hours ago, Chris Mortensen, who, not uncrediting Chris Mortensen because Chris Mortensen is a very well-known reporter, he says reports about Deshaun Washington's unhappiness with Houston are accurate, and sources close to the quarterback say he's still angry about the team's insensitivity to social justice, including hiring practices after the franchise failed to interview Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy this past week. Also tweets out, sources say Watson could play hardball with Texas about a trade. His new $156 million contract, $95 million guaranteed, includes a no trade clause, but informed speculation from a source is that he would consider the Miami Dolphins, in which Tua Tagovailoa and an additional compensation goes to Houston. Let the denials begin, but it will be an off-season story, a puzzle of sorts that promises some drama. So that is the news that came out today that everyone is talking about. I obviously tweeted it out, but I tweeted it out for a specific reason. And I tweeted it out, and I'm talking about it now because I want to kind of bring everyone down a little bit. I want the people who want it to happen, the Deshaun Watson people, the people who don't like Tua, who want it to happen, I'm trying to bring your expectations down. And for the people who don't want it to happen because they really love Tua and they think that all of this cap space and picks would really hinder what the Dolphins are doing, what I'm doing now is, let's clarify this, right? He says, word for word, apologize for clearing my throat. Again, not cut, straight from the phone. His new $156 million contract includes a no trade clause, but informed speculation from a source is that he would consider the Miami Dolphins. He would consider the Miami Dolphins. No one has asked the Miami Dolphins, nor has the Miami Dolphins came out and said, yeah, we consider trading for Deshaun Watson. None of that has happened. He would consider the Miami Dolphins, not the Miami Dolphins would consider him. Or there's a mutual consideration between the Miami Dolphins and Deshaun Watson. So I'm just trying to bring it down, because if this doesn't happen and you want it to happen, you're going to think that the front office sucks and this, and that. Or if you don't want it to happen and you think it's going to happen, we don't know yet. Again, he is considering the Dolphins, not the Dolphins are considering him. But then Josina Anderson tweeted this out at 10:52 today. I'm told Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson remains on vacation and hasn't spoken to the team about anything, including a trade. That's what I'm talking about. Chris Mortensen comes out, and because his source tells him whatever his source tells him, and it involves the Miami Dolphins, he @s the Miami Dolphins, so all of a sudden everyone who's following the Miami Dolphins get all this stuff. It blows up, and everyone either wants it to happen or doesn't want it to happen, loses their mind, right? And then Josina Anderson comes out and says, Deshaun Watson's on vacation. He hasn't talked to the team. So I don't know where this speculation's coming from. This is the last time I'll talk about this, because this is probably the video after. The thumbnail might look very similar because I have to add Deshaun Watson's picture to it, so it might look similar because I literally just talked about this. If you guys want to know how I feel about a potential trade for Deshaun Watson, you can go back and watch the last video where I fully break down the reasons why I wouldn't want it to happen. But again, Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now, and he had barely anybody on offense, right? And again, go watch the last video. It's going to be $95 million over the next 3 years. It's going to cost draft picks. I doubt the Texans are just going to take Tua in the third. I doubt it. They're going to want more than just Tua and that third overall pick. I doubt it. So there goes picks. And the team is still, I have videos planned. That's why I don't want to go too into detail. I already picked the Q&A videos. That'll probably come out Tuesday or Wednesday. The questions. And a lot of you guys are asking about the draft, free agency. Well, I got full videos planned for that. but when the time comes, right? Right now, we're still in the playoffs. Right now, we're still doing all these other things. But the team needs help in certain aspects of the team. The run defense wasn't that great. We couldn't get consistent pass rush on the opposing quarterback. That's why they had all the time in the world to throw on us, and that's why our corners kind of look like doo-doo butter, because they would have to cover their wide receiver for like 5 seconds. Can't really blame Byron Jones if he gets beat, because the quarterback got 10 years to wait for that route to develop. Offense, I think we all know the struggles with the offense. Regardless if you think it's Tua's fault or not, the offensive line struggled drastically, ranked 28th out of 32. Running back struggled drastically. Gaskin had a decent year, but it wasn't great. Wide receivers, when Preston Williams got injured, which he continues to seem to get injured, Devontae Parker, when he gets banged up, the wide receivers couldn't get separation. They didn't know where to line up. You have Gesicki, that's about it. That's it. So this team is going in a direction where in 2019 they set themselves up to be able to add a ton of pieces to be able to build a winning culture. They added picks and money, and now all of a sudden we're going to take that not even the culture, the direction we're going, and make a swift left because Deshaun Watson is available. And maybe now you might think the way I was saying that I'd be like, it's stupid. Maybe Deshaun Watson is a very good quarterback. He would instantly have given us an extra 2 wins this season. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm also not saying that Tua sucks, Tua's a bust, and Tua needs to go. You guys know how I feel about that. Go watch my videos. But here's my thing. If the Dolphins make the moves, if the Dolphins don't make the moves, I trust Brian Flores. I trust Chris Greer. They have proven to me this past offseason why I should trust them. Look at the draft picks we made. Look at the free agent signings we made. Look at going from a 5-win team to a 10-win team. I trust them. So if they're going to make the moves they're going to make, all right. Regardless of how I feel about it, regardless of how I feel about Tua, all we could do as fans, because I'm a fan. I don't consider myself a Miami Dolphins reporter. I don't consider myself a beat writer. I'm a fan that made a YouTube channel that you guys like. I give you guys my opinion. You agree with it, you disagree with it, cool. That's the whole point of this. But at the end of the day, we're fans, and you got to trust the process. And the process has gotten us to a 10-win team after one season of tearing it down. So just imagine if we continue this process of adding players, adding the draft picks. All of a sudden, we're a 13, 14-win team, and maybe Tua develops with an actual offseason, with time, and develops into a very good quarterback that all of a sudden people go, wow, Tua went from being like a 20th ranked quarterback to now all of a sudden he's like a 14th ranked quarterback. Yeah, I'm being conservative, because if I say anything higher, I know the people who don't like Tua are going to jump down my throat. My whole point of this is, for one, I'm trying to just limit your guys' expectations. I don't want you guys, it's better to be surprised than let down. So for the people who want it to happen, it's a lot of speculation. So just take a deep breath, goose fromage, and move on. People who don't want it to happen, again, there's a lot of speculation. Bring it down, take a deep breath. We are fine. If more things develop, if more things happen, which it won't, Deshaun Watson's on vacation. The Miami Dolphins are in the process right now looking at offensive coordinators and evaluating the team. This is not a situation that's going to happen within the next 3-4 weeks. This is a situation that probably will happen, if it does happen, maybe after the Super Bowl. So just want to talk about it because a lot of you guys, especially on Twitter, and I could probably tell in the comment section, I read all your comments. That's one last thing I want to say before I get out of here. I do apologize the last video. I haven't been that interactive in the comments. Don't think I'm not reading them, but I haven't been that interactive. A lot of it's because I'm reading your comments with one hand because I got the baby in the other hands. But my plan for this upcoming week is tomorrow I'm going to do a recap of the wild card. Some very good games. I can't believe Seattle lost to the Rams. Seattle got beat up. That Rams front four completely destroyed Russell Wilson's game plan. But tomorrow's going to be the review or recap of the wild card. Then either Tuesday or Wednesday is going to be the question Q&A. I'm very close to breaking 20,000 subscribers. So once I get close enough, I might go live and go StreamYard live so you guys can hop on. We could chat, celebrate breaking 20,000. So I got a lot of things planned for this week. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. But other than that, like I said, a lot of speculation, a lot of stuff going on. But take it one day at a time. Don't overthink it. Don't go too far into it. That's all I'm saying, because you'll drive yourself nuts. I used to do it, and it would drive me nuts. But other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow with the recap of the NFL wild card weekend, and boy is it wild. Right now, the Ravens and Titans game is a really good game. So other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.